Fan Power News! I'd like to keep the microphone in front of me, but unfortunately, I want to show you. You won't see either the microphone or what I'm going to show you. Yes, I've not made many videos or blogs, whatever you want to call it, over the last few weeks. I've got to be honest with you, folks. My brain is just in a great place, and to keep doing this negativity, I really don't want it. I'm only doing it because I fear and feel for riders' welfare, which something the BSPL don't really have. Don't have a carer duty. After my last vlog, a rider contacted me and said, surely you've got to have the up-to-date rules and regulations. Well, this is the 2019, and I can tell you it's no different from the 2015. But then somebody else contacted me and said, this is how you get the up-to-date ones, which I would have shown you these, but I've just wasted 200 pages on one lot of regulations and wasted my ink cartridges. And to be honest, having read the up-to-date ones, they're really no different to these. So, where are we, folks? Well, it just seems to be me shouting the health and safety flag for riders' welfare, which really, it should be down to you folks. So, if you want the up-to-date rules and regulations, you can find it on the Speedway Control Bureau website. It's in a subsection. But if you want them, I'm sure you can get the up-to-date ones where if you read them, and let's just go inner edge markings D. Inner edge markings D. See it? Inner edge markings. Now, any referee should stipulate these rules and regulations. Now, I'm just picking fault here. I saw some videos from Glasgow a few days ago, press and practice. They don't have a white line. Just imagine if football didn't have a white line. Look at the debacle we had the other day at Peterborough when they moved the white line out because they got a part of the track that was dangerous. It's your sport, folks. And for the few people that still watch it, the rest have decided to walk away because it's just a shambles. And some of you will decide to walk away this year because it's a shambles. When are you going to stick up for your sport? It's not about the promotion. It's not about them. It's about you and your sport and what you love. You might just think I'm a complete cock doing this, and I feel a bit of a complete cock sometimes. But we've emailed people in the Speedway Control Bureau, and we've emailed people in the ACU. The ACU, the Auto Cycle Union, where they have a duty of care. Nobody has come back to me because I've asked, who is our health and safety officer? Wow. But like I say, we've got the up-to-date rules and regulations. Let me read you some stuff. Armco barriers. In addition to a APD, and an APD stands for additional protective devices, right? I've got that on that piece of paper here. In addition to an APD being fitted, other suitable protection between the Armco and the APD will be required as directed by the SCB track inspector. Guess who that is, folks? That's Master Bates from Leicester. Now, what does it say here about additional protective devices? Additional protective devices. These are compulsory for all tracks, which is either an air fence or the polyfoam. And when you come back to the Armco barriers, there needs to be something in between. Not a wooden fence stuck right up against the Armco barrier, because let's be honest, that's not a crumple zone. Well, the only thing that's going to crumple between the airbag and the Armco barrier is bones, which is riders, which we've just had Jack Thomas. Did we report that accident to the Health and Safety Executive? I don't think we did. In fact, how many accidents do we actually report to the Health and Safety Executive? Listen, folks, this is your sport. I'm not here to knock it down. I'm here to make it better. But unfortunately, for a lot of you, just think I'm rabbling on about bollocks. Now I've said it. But that's okay. I'm here because I love the sport and I want it to be like it was in the olden days. Which you might be saying, no, it's never going to happen. Football is. Other sports are. Other sports invent themselves. But our people running our sport don't want to even engage with any of you people. So, folks, in future, let's see where we go with our little farcical league, with all the debacles that we've had, whether it be Premier, Championship or National League. Let's see how good they are come the end of this season, because I've got a funny feeling with me doing what I'm doing, they will have definitely, shall we say, tightened their belt, made sure we don't get debacles like this. And yes, that can only be a good thing for the sport. But what I'll also be saying and also be doing is, when we hear of a rider getting smashed up, lack of medical cover, or anything that stipulates in their own rules and regulations that they have to adhere to, I will then go to the local council of whatever track it is, whether it be Scunthorpe, Ipswich, Bellevue, Wolves, or any track. We will go to their local council, go to the Health and Safety Executive Department and tell them exactly what's gone on. And whether you like it or not, I don't give a flying damn monkeys. So, folks, it's your sport. You're letting them ruin it. And your friends, the people you stand to last season, probably won't be here this season because they've got something better to do. Either knitting, bowls, or just getting pissed every night. Which is a damn sight better than travelling 2 hours up the motorway to get a meeting called off because their number one rider has got injured on a track somewhere else that's not fit for purpose. Do you see what I'm saying, folks? Anyway, folks, I can rabbit on. I'm very good at rabbiting on. As Shaz and Dave would say, rabbit, 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 rabbit. That was Fan Power News. Good evening, folks.